Hello everyone and welcome back to another video inside of my world. Today, let's address the elephant in the room. I'm not looking myself. You've probably noticed, for some reason, the skins are playing up, so I am currently looking like Steve, but it doesn't matter. Do you know what? He actually looks quite cool. It's the weird Steve, though. You know, the one that looks like he's had plastic surgery. Yeah, that one. So, yeah, I just wanted to very quickly address why I'm looking like Steve. It should only be for this episode, hopefully. So in the next episode, we can go back to being the normal, furry-looking me. But I do have a cool project that we're going to be doing over there. But first, I actually do need to do some other things as well. As you've also probably noticed, I've got armour. Basically, I had a weird glitch in my world. So basically, when I moved my world to the to Xbox One, the 360 version had diamond armor and diamond tools and stuff. But when I moved to Bedrock, I accidentally got rid of them. But for some reason, sometimes when I loaded up my worlds, I would have my armor back, and other times I wouldn't. So I've managed to get it back, and diamond armor is a bit it's a bit out-tiered now. So I'm actually going to upgrade my diamond armour and my diamond tools into netherite. And, it needs to go that way around. So there we go. So we've got a netherite helmet. I can't do a netherite elytra, as cool as that would be. In fact, that probably sounds really heavy. Like, I don't feel like you'd be able to fly if that was the case. So, right, so let's just keep reforging all these. They are actually, they're changing how you make netherite, aren't they? They're adding, like, a netherite upgrade thing. Which you need in order to make netherite armor, which is really cool. So, yeah, also, I'm going to be adding someone to my library. This is the first person I'm adding, and, it's going to be the first of the helpers, and there was only one person who it seemed fitting to start with, and that is Happy. Happy is my longest serving helper. He's been with me for 5 years now, and he's still with me. He does help me out quite a lot. He's not near as often as like what he used to be, but it's still quite nice to have him on. So thank you, Happy, for all your work. I hope that you'll carry on working with me. And you are the first person in my library. So there we go. I've slotted his book in. So if anyone wants to read his book, then they can. So the plan for today is we're going to be building the first ever shop. If you remember a few videos ago, I started building a mall, and I'm not going to lie, I kind of gave up doing it in videos because it was too big. So basically what I've decided is since then, I've actually built the mall up a little bit, and I'm going to go and show you what I've done. And then in the next video, we can get the inside of the the rest of them all done. And God, I don't know what was happening with that lag then. So let's just fly all the way over to where the mall is. It is all the way on the other side of the world. Like, my house is on one side and the mall is like on the opposite side, like on the very edge, which is really annoying, but do you know what? It gives me a chance to fly around the world. Still very laggy. I'm not entirely sure what is causing it. I think it might be the 1.20 beta, but I've played in other people's worlds with this beta, and it's not lagging them as much. So I don't know if it's my world being this old or what. And I did not mean switch. But this is my mall, and I'm going to quickly show you what I've done to the inside since you last saw it. I haven't really done a crazy amount. I added in these lamps on the floor. Also, we've added some lamps in. We've done the whole roof. And also, there's these black stone things. Happy did one of them, and I've built the rest of them. And then also there's this big circle, which at the moment doesn't look like much, but that will be a big hole. And you can see that I've done all of the corridors. So one there, and then there's one across here. And then there's one across here as well. So you can see we've got plenty of room to be plenty of shops. And the first one is going to be right on the very edge here on the left of this door. And I don't know if I've told you what we're going to be building, but we're going to be building a florist. I think a florist is quite a nice, simple shop to do. And also I think it's going to be, because there's quite a lot of plants. You can see I've got a lot of different plants here, as well as in this chest as well. And so, yeah, let's actually get started. So let me kind of grab anything, everything that I think that we're going to need. So I think this is everything that I'll need. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start digging out this wall, because the walls are actually going to be made out of stripped dark oak. And then the floor is going to be made out of mangrove leaves. But because I don't really like the fact that you can see through them, we are actually going to put water underneath. And then we're actually going to put some fish in the water. So you'll be able to see the fish through the leaves. And then you'll basically be able to see the rest of it. So let's just dig all of this out. Luckily, I've got my brand new shiny pickaxe. Well, I say brand new. This is a very old pickaxe. Tell you what, this is taking ages to dig out. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut ahead in the video till I've dug all of this out, and then once I've dug it all out, I'll come back in and we can do the floor. So yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, so I have dug out the entire floor, as you can see. So we can now start. Oh, my game's froze. Please don't crash, because it takes like a million years to load the game. There we go. Let's come back. That was really weird. But yeah, let's go and pick up all these blocks, because these aren't helping with my lag situation. And yeah, let's actually get started. We're doing some of the walls and the floor then, I guess. I'm just going to pick up some of these blocks. And then I can also go and put some of these in the chest, just to stop plugging up my inventory. So yes, so the walls, as I've said, are actually going to be made out of dark oak wood, like stripped logs, because I quite like the look of the stripped dark oak logs. Like, I'm not a big fan of the look of normal dark oak like logs. I think they look okay, but they look a bit old. But the stripped ones I think look really nice. So we're just gonna have stripped ones going the entire way like this, and I don't know why I took away that side. We literally don't need it. But yeah, let's just go and build all of these logs around like this, and then we are going to strip them just so then that way we can have all the patterns. To be honest, I probably should have just given myself a whole load of stripped dark oak logs, so then I wouldn't have had to have worried about going back and stripping them afterwards. But I think this should be okay for now. So let's just go and grab a few of these, and then let's just go inside and let's just start adding in some of these. And then for the sign, we're actually going to have some banners. Because basically I don't want like just a little sign on the front, so I'm actually going to use some banners, and then I'm going to put letters on them and do like, you know, like shops in a mall, they have massive text that basically says the name of the shop. I basically want to do that. And oh, I think I might have to dig this wall out here, because otherwise the wall's going to be too close and it's going to block that doorway. I could do it as a double door, I know, but I just don't think it looks very nice. So it means that the shop next door, I'm just going to have to fill the wall in like one block smaller, which is fine. So let's just go and just like dig all of this out, I guess, because this will just make things just a little bit easier, I think. So let's just dig this the whole way along like this, and then once we've done this, we can then start actually adding in the walls. I'm not going to lie, because like I'm trying to be really good with my videos now. I know especially the last one was like 40 minutes long. So I'm really trying to make my videos at least 20 minutes. So there's absolutely no way that we're going to get this entire shop done. So I just want to let you know that this is probably going to be a two-parter. We're probably going to do the walls and the floor today, and then next time we'll do the actual like interior and decorating the shop, which I think is going to be fair enough. So let's just go and fill in all of these dark oak logs like this. Can you kind of see like what it'll look like now? Don't actually have to worry about the corners. I can kind of skip those out because you're not going to see them and it's wasting my wood. So there we go. And then we're just going to strip them. And I think that the stripped dark oak looks so nice. Like, I wasn't actually I've never been a big fan of these logs. Like, I remember when stripped logs first came out, I actually didn't really like the look of them. And then like over time, I've just gotten slowly more used to them. And like I've slowly just started to like them more and more. And I think that looks so nice. So let's just go and just fill in all of these dark oak logs like this. So there we go. So let's just go and fill in all of this as well. We also need to strip all of these logs because otherwise, yeah, it'd look a bit weird, wouldn't it, if like some of it was stripped and other parts wasn't. So let's just go and just strip as much of this as we can. It also just makes like quite a funky looking pattern as well, which is the good thing about it, because like normal logs they kind of do just like blend into each other. Like if you put like a big wall of them, you can't really see the individual blocks, but when you strip them, you can, which does make things a little bit easier. So you could do like maybe like a game where like you have like a big wall of logs and you have to try and like count them, but like you can only count them if they're stripped, because like it would be somewhat possible, like from the top parts you can read them, but from the underneath you can't, because basically it is a bit too hard because it all blends in. So I might do like a mini game, because I haven't done a game with strip logs yet, and I have tried a few times. So I might give that a go and see if there is something that I can come up with, because I do think that's quite an interesting idea. And it's annoying how you can't like place them in a row, because it does that and it just like just puts them all in a big line. But there we go. But that looks okay, doesn't it? And then this, this one we don't need, because I am actually running out of dark oak wood here. So let's just start like placing some of this individually, like this. I think this will look okay. And then basically what we're then going to do is then we're going to add in some more dark oak like this. And then the roof is going to be like a random mixture of lime green wool and dark green, almost as if like we're in some sort of like forest or jungle or something. I just think that'll look quite nice. So let's just fill all of this in, and then once we've done this, I think we'll be okay to end off the video. To be honest, I'm looking at the time and we're approaching like almost 12 minutes long, so this is going okay so far. I haven't gone over the time, and I also haven't gone under the time, which is usually what happens. Like I remember that Love Garden video was only like, I think about like 11 minutes long, and then like the episode after that, the one that's come out before this one, was like 40 minutes long. So it was like a really short video next to a really long video, and I had to like add in those Christmas presents afterwards as well and put that in the Love Garden video. But yeah, I do enjoy having a special guest. It was nice to have a special guest in the last video. I might try and get more. Like, I do quite like getting new people in, because like it's almost as if like their whole learning experience is from like I don't know if it's just me, but like I judge people based on their Minecraft worlds. Like if I go into someone's world and they've got like a house made of diamond blocks and it's a little bit boring and a bit unoriginal, I'm kind of like, okay, this is a person that doesn't really care. But if they've got like a really pretty world and it's like they've got like a really detailed house or something like that, and loads of shops that are all unique, or some really unique games and stuff, I'm like, okay, this person puts a little bit more thought into it. Does that make sense? Like, I think more with mini games than shops. It's really, sorry about that. Basically, I thought, do you know what? I just can't be bothered to do all the walls. I thought it's taking too much time, so I decided, you know what? I'd just do all of the walls like that. And I want to break away these moss blocks. I think. Do I need a tool, or can I just? I can just break them like that, because we don't need those at all. And then moss is actually going to go all across the floor like this. I was saying something, wasn't I? And then I forgot. Oh yeah, I was saying, like, especially with mini games, I don't think so much with shops, but definitely with mini games, it's very easy to kind of do the obvious. And sorry, I'm just gonna very quickly give myself some more moss, because I've realised that I'm running out of moss here. So yeah, so let's just go and give myself some more moss blocks. And then that way, then I should be able to go back into survival. The reason why I built it in survival, by the way, is because I quite like showing you how you can build things. Because, believe it or not, like, a lot of people who do kind of do, like, these sorts of Lovely World-esque videos, a lot of them do them in creative mode. Or, like, they'll start in survival and go into creative, which I think is pointless. Because it's kind of like, you know, what is the point you having tools and stuff if you're not just going to use them? But I always like to build in survival, just to show you that it is possible to build these in survival. And also, like, just in case there is anyone watching who is building like a shop or wants an idea and they are doing it in a survival world, they can at least know that it is possible to build this. Because in creative mode, like, it's just not always possible to build things in survival. Like, it's very easy when you're in creative mode to build things out of like gold and diamonds and stuff, because you normally wouldn't. But I don't actually like building out of those blocks. I'm not actually a big fan of like diamond blocks and stuff. I actually think they're quite ugly. And also, like, you wouldn't get them in survival, so I always think that they just look a little bit terrible. But apart from that, I think we're all done. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.